Today's Wednesday, it's the 28th of June 2023. We're in Ibiza and we're about to catch a bus. So we're going to catch a bus into Sant Antoni and we're going to check to see if our bus buses work. Good if they do, wouldn't it? Ah, here comes the bus. It's like one of ours. Well, that was a false alarm. That one was going to Sant Antoni and not to... well, we wanted to go Sant Antoni. He says another 5 minutes, and he also says we have to pay with a card, so it doesn't look as though our card's going to work on these buses. Oh well. Here comes another bus. Is this the right one? Yeah, it's the number 5. The bus station seems okay, but our bus was about 15-20 minutes late. But hey, we're on holiday, it doesn't really matter. But I guess for the workers it might be important. So we're just coming out of the bus station now, and we're going to head towards the old town. Old towns are usually the ones that are most interesting. The most strangest of places, you come across Jehovah's Witnesses under a tree over there. That was weird, isn't it? We're just going to have a little walk into some of the old town of Ibiza. It's coming to life. Looks like the bars are opening up. Just in time for us. What time is it? Well, it's midday. So it's taken us quite a while to get here in the end. We thought we were going to get the bus at 11 o'clock. But it was the wrong bus that came, and we had to wait another 15-20 minutes for the bus. And when we get on, I did try the card from Mallorca. It's the same company, Transport is they're Baleares, but the card didn't work. There's a bus driver though, kept trying, turning it this way, turning it that way, and nothing seemed to happen. So he just said, get on the bus. So we didn't pay anyway.
So you don't know how much it costs?
So I don't know how much the bus fare is. Am I cheeky enough to try it on the way back? I don't know. I was going to ask in the office and the bus station, but there was nobody on duty today. Nice olive tree up there. And a Ibiza hat. Walk down to where the water is now. It's been warm and humid since we've been here on this island. Very warm. A way to do your deliveries. If you need them to go up onto the first floor, you have a winch. How clever is that? Looks like we've got a lot of stuff to get up there. So I hope the balcony will all hold out. And then many things drop off. Good delivery. Anita was here yesterday with all the ladies, about 20 of them went first to lunch.
No, we didn't, we went for brunch.
Oh, brunch.
Wiki Woo.
Wiki Woo?
Which was very, very expensive. We did have a few cocktails.
And then they went off to Ibiza Rocks to see.
Which was very, very noisy and very, very good fun. See a DJ called Charlie Doon, I think. And Becky Hill was the main attraction. She was good.
Not our friend Gokwan? Oh, no. I think he's just been to Glastonbury, so probably couldn't make it there.
We talked about Glastonbury. She mentioned it Glastonbury.
Bit of shade here I can see, darling. Let's get into that. This is Sant Antoni, or Sant Antoni. Catalan or Ibiza. So even though it is only 12 o'clock, lots of people sitting in the bars. This is Bondi, juice and cocktail bar.
It's very like Fayenza.
Yeah. So the waiter at the hotel told us to come to La Cantina Portmani. So this is Cantina Portmani. He says it's not too expensive. But he says it's very good. He says it's where Do you want to have a drink first, or do you want to shop first, or do you want to have a look around the shops, or do you want to go to the port, or too many choices?
Should have a drink somewhere cool.
Well, it is really hot, so we do need a drink. So we've come to the cantina, La Cantina. I've got my usual shandy, and Anita's got a jam jar of orange juice.
And a fan.
And a fan. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Well, we've just had a refreshing drink, so it's time for a little walk. And then find somewhere, probably the same place, for a little light lunch. I think we're going to be eating loads. I'm just going to be very tempted by a lottery ticket.
On the way back.
On the way back. Well, just, found a nice little shady street. Haircut, €10 now, that's not bad. So, I must say I have the perfect barber in-house. And she doesn't charge me €10. Don't get any ideas, darling? Oh dear, tiny tattoos, is it a good idea? It's a little bit permanent, ladies. Tiny tattoos. A little bit permanent, I said.
A little bit what?
Permanent. I'm still not a fan of tattoos at all. I know some of my family have tattoos. Certainly not with my blessing. Take your time. We're not going to do any takeaways. And I think we've probably gone up far enough. I think we need to go and investigate. There are actually more shops up there and things, but
Down that way.
I think we'll go for the scenic route down to the port, have a look at the big boats and little boats and whatever boats there are. And then are you going to take me off to Ibiza Rock for the afternoon?
No, do it with see Becky Hill. She isn't on today.
Oh, today a day off. Thank goodness for that. Here's another one. Pinchos tapas. So a whole range of different tapas there. They've got fresh pastas at the top, pizzas, and all sorts of different, typical sorts of tapas. I think that's probably the sort of thing that we like. Me gustan los tapas. Adios. And the barber.
¿De desenvolvimiento?
Cross over the road. Shop there. Sure, all sorts of water sporty activity things in this one. We're not doing any water sporty activities. We're going to have a look at the port. Jolly, jolly hot. Here's the Club Nautico. Club Nautico Sant Antonio. Sant Antoni. Potman. Just a tiny little bit of shade there, look. Oh. Sports area. And just as you would expect, lots and lots of boats. Some of these are the typical boats that we also see in Mallorca, yauts. One actually over there called the Menorquin. Lovely breeze. I'm not going to walk to the end of there, there's too much sun, darling.
Yes.
I'll have a little walk around. Ooh, that looks, wow. That looks big. Not sure it looks nice, but it looks big.
The hotel.
I think so. So I first thought it was a hotel, but now Anita's just pointing out that there's loads of satellite dishes, and you wouldn't have that if it was a hotel. So private apartments right here overlooking the port in San Antonio. They probably got a very nice price to go with them. Painting the bins, that's quite nice to see that even at this time of the year they're doing that. As Leon was saying, paint is drying as quickly as it's being put on. And just here, someone cleaning the streets. Something we love about Majorca as well is that they're all constantly cleaning, putting everything spick and span. Very, very hot when you're exposed to the sun, so you need to get into the shade as quickly as possible. Enjoy the views.
It's so like Mallorca, isn't it?
Quite a nice avenue of trees along here. This might be a cycle path we're illegally walking upon, but it's where the best shade is, unfortunately. See a bungee rocket over there. Rocket's one of these things, it's like an elastic band, floats you into the air. Nobody doing it at the moment. And nobody doing the mad dog as an Englishman. So we are walking out in the midday sun. Do you realise, darling, I think I'm missing PMQs. Are you trying to distract me from Prime Minister's question time? I'll have to get that on catch up or something. lots of boat tours you can do from here as well. As we were sitting in the bar having a drink, someone came over and gave us a leaflet, giving us different options. One that sounded interesting, but probably a little bit too long for us, was to go to Formentera. And it's an island we have been to. We've been stayed on Formentera, and it is a beautiful island, but a bit too long, I think. A trip around the harbour is about all I could cope with. There's a ferry that takes you across the bay.
No, it's it. Come on.
Lots of fountains, lots of water being pumped into the air, and that does have a really good cooling effect. If you're close enough to it. There's a water taxi. And a little beach down there. As we came in, we noticed the beach, and there's no sunbeds or parasols on the beach, which is, for us, seems quite unusual, because every beach in Mallorca pretty much has got parasols and sunbeds. It's one way that they make money. So, a bit further on I can see some parasols, but this one close to us now. So here's Pacha, well, it's the shop of Pacha. We used to have Pacha in Palma. In fact, it used to be right on the Paseo Maritimo years ago. Really strange that Pacha was actually part of the ground was part of the church, owned by the church. So the church were actually renting it out to Pacha. I think then Pacha, or the church, realised what Pacha was. It went on for some time, and eventually they were kicked out. The locale is now, as far as I remember, empty. There's nothing there at all. It's just all derelict. It did open up as something else, and again the church didn't like it, and so they left it to be derelict. Unlike the church in Portals Naus, because in Portals Naus they've taken over the Chiringuito, the bar that's on the beach, and they're using that to raise money for homeless people. So that's really quite interesting. Pacha did open a disco as well in Palma Nova, and again that didn't last very long. Anita has come out of the Pacha shop with nothing.
42 euros for a children's t-shirt.
Very good. And I don't think that's quite suitable for any of our children anyway, Don. So I'm just going to walk back towards the restaurant area so we can find somewhere to eat. And I'm sure on the way Anita's going to want to call into the shops and have a look to see what's for sale. Anita's been tempted to go in the shop. I think I might have a purse, and she snipped it out of my bag. nice thing about these shops is they are air conditioned. So. I've got my hat, I don't need one anymore. So this is the area with the restaurants. Just across the road, that's apparently where that parking sign is, that's sort of the police station there. Issues, you can report them to them right over there. What have you got?
So t-shirts or Indian frail.
Very nice. Well, at the recommendation of Ramon from the hotel, we've come to La Cantina, and well, we've had a rather unexpected choice. So here are patatas bravas, always a favourite whenever we go for tapas. But this restaurant, La Cantina, has got a really wide menu. They actually have lots of different types of food. But we, because it's one of our favourites, have chosen Indian food. And so what we've got here really are Indian tapas, lots of different tapas with the Indian sauces to go with it. And I'm sure we're going to find this really, really tasty. Not really expecting this in Ibiza, but why not? Just to give you some idea of the prices here, €5 for my pint of shandy, it's very noisy. Rosado was $3.50, water was €4, cheaper to have wine than water. Patatas bravas $8.50, and our Indian combo was 60. Total €37. Well, that was a nice lunch, not what we expected to have, but still very nice. Everything €5. And this is actually a tapas place, but I think what we had was quite interesting.
No, no, si la tía es de puta madre, pero ella no tiene la culpa, pero él es la culpa.
Actually, he did say, I think, the rincon, didn't he? Rincon was like the corner. Oh, fridge magnets. You see that finger? You see it?
Pardon?
You see that finger there?
I'm just saying, come have a look.
Noticed the wall there, looks really interesting. And that's a man looking for windmills. And just across the road, the church. I don't think we'll be going there today though. olive trees.
Palma. Say Palma.
Yes, gas and electricity from Palma. There's the church. Of Sant Antoni.